I don't know if that's going to help any. Adjust it some more. Well, I gotta get my clicker. I am not prepared this morning. I thought I was, but not really. Good morning. Trying to adjust to get. My curtains aren't the best for getting the light out of here, but I'm embracing the light, embracing the sun. Hello. Kind of waiting to see who all comes on. And I'm trying to get all my Christmas yarn kind of gone through so I know what I want to work on. Just going to work on something simple right now, I think. I'm just going to work on some Christmas scrunchies. And possibly some dishcloths. Cotton dishcloths. So, and let me know what all you guys are up to today on a Friday. Made it to the weekend. I made it through my first day of market. So, I've been up since about 6, but just trying to keep everybody alive here right now in the midst of, market season. It's been a ride. It's been a ride, so I said I'm just trying to keep everybody alive and keep my house somewhat livable. I still have boxes and whatever of everything sitting around, but that's okay. Good morning, Samantha. How are you? I made it to your channel briefly last night, so I've got me some new content to watch. So yeah, I'm going to be starting to watch some of your stuff. So I got subscribed yesterday, so I haven't gotten very far though, but I promise that I will start watching. Once things kind of die down here, like I said, I'm just trying to keep everybody alive here in the midst of everything going on. You're welcome. So you started working on anything this morning yet, Samantha? No? Well, I'm transitioning into my Christmas, so I'm going to... Cool. Just gonna try to work on some easy stuff today. I normally do all my scrunchies in either a cotton or a velvet, more velvet than anything right now. And that is what I'm going to work on this morning is my scrunchies. But I wanted to do some fun ones for some people, just like for, I mean, every day, or even if you just wanted them for fun, if, go with an ugly sweater, whatever. I love this. I am old school on a lot of the Christmas stuff and vintagey type and all of that, but I do like some of the new stuff too. So I incorporate both sides because I'm very much very industrial, farmhouse, rustic. I'm still kind of in that camp of things. So I just need to decide what size hook I want to use. I think I'll go with an I. I want it to be loose, so yeah, everybody that's joining, just let us know what you're up to. Join in on the conversation. If you're just here to hang out even. Get me something set up on YouTube for me to watch. Listen to whatever is I'm here with you all. Hello. I decided to start working on some scrunchies, Christmas scrunchies. I don't have to be at my market this evening until 4, so it's like I need to make the most of my time because my next market is going to be focused Christmas, of course, because it's going to be like the first weekend, no, the second weekend in November, so, and I'm going to be gone next weekend because I have a class to take because I'm still going to keep my license up for my nail tech, so, I have that to go do, so I won't get a lot done over the weekend then. Plus, I'll be with my grandbabies too, so that'll be nice. You have anything fun planned, Samantha? Hello to the new ones coming in. Feel free to join. Let us know what you're up to. If you have anything you're working on that's fun that you want to share, any markets. I'm going to have to adjust this because the sun, I'm just going to be off kilter for a little bit. I'm trying to get it to where the sun isn't glaring too much. Because this is the best spot in my house to be. I don't really have a whole lot of options. Like I said, I've said it a million times and I'll keep saying it because there's different people that haven't been on and that are new. I'm in the middle of nowhere, so what internet I get, I'm lucky to have. So you'll just have to put up with some glare maybe for a little bit until the sun kind of moves after a while because it's just kind of during these hours it's a little bit harder. And I'm going to have to remember to refresh my chat because there's something going on with my chat. And it could be something to do with my connection. I'm not real sure. So I have to go in every now and then and refresh. I'm working on a scrunchie right now for Christmas. I've transitioned into Christmas right now to go I know I'm probably behind the game on some of that, but I'm working on scrunchies this morning. And I'm just, usually I do like the velvet or the cotton, like I was saying earlier. Um, but with this, I like this for fun, just for something fun. I'm using the acrylic yarn this morning. So, um, and just doing my regular scrunchie pattern that I do. Because I just wanted something fun because I do kind of like the retro, and stuff. And I think it will be cute. Thank you. And I am so sorry. I don't want to mess up your name. Can I just call you Mel? If not, just let me know. I want to be respectful of everybody's names and stuff. It's just hard sometimes. Like I said, bear with me because I do have to kind of refresh my chat every now and then for whatever reason. So, oh, the birds are singing this morning. I love it. That's what I love about living in the country. I just absolutely love it because it's so peaceful and just, it's quiet and peaceful. I lived in town growing up. I will, I have no plans of moving back into town. And my scrunchie pattern's super easy. It's the one I've used for a million years. Um, I get my bands, and you can get the name brand bands even at Dollar Tree for $1.25 a pack, and that's what I do. I just get my bands from there. Sometimes I can't always get them, but still the bands that I've used that are the off-brand, I still like them. Not had any issue with them, and I just do single crochets around, about 35 single crochets around. It just kind of depends on what size hook I'm using and the thickness of my yarn. I'm using a 4 weight right now, so, and I'm using an eye hook, so I just go around with the treble stitch in each of those single crochets. I do 5 trebles, and to me it gives a good ripple effect, so it's super easy for people just starting out. And that's usually what I share on here a lot of times, unless it's a new pattern that I've come up with. you know Even then I try to keep it pretty simple for people that are starting out, and then occasionally I'll have other stuff too. So, and a lot of times we're just on here chit chatting, crocheting, because I feel like I'm with hanging out with people as I do it, and it makes it more fun. The time goes and get to know people. The only thing with not using the velvet, that's um these won't be quite as full, but you can always adjust your hook size, or you can do another row of a treble, or you can do another row of a double, or if it's just a little more that you want, you can do like a border on it. I've done that before, where I've just like done like little peacoat stitches, to kind of just give it a ruffly look or something. So you can make it your own, do whatever you want with it. That's the beauty of it. No rules on crocheting, and just using it, going by inspiration. Thank you, Sam. That was not me. I'm talking to my son. I have a Sam in my house, so hello everybody that's joining us. I'm working on a Christmas scrunchie right now, so trying to work on getting some of my Christmas stuff done because I'll have a Christmas market coming up here real quick. So that's why I tried to bulk up even for this market that I'm in the middle of right now, because then I can use a lot of, some of that stuff that doesn't go, I can use that, into this next market, because a lot of my stuff I was thinking gift giving, because I'm an all season shopper. Whenever I go to any markets or do anything, even on my own, I'm always on the outlook for anything that I can use at any time for any season, any holiday, anything like that. So I'm set up right next to another crocheter, and she has been awesome, and she is so talented. She does more of the amigurumi stuff and the plushies. I do a few of those. I'm getting into it a little bit more of just the plushies. I don't do the amigurumi stuff really. I think it's beautiful. It's just not my niche. And she has a bluey that I think I'm gonna get for my grandson possibly, because oh my gosh, it is the cutest thing. So again, for my scrunchies, I just do one round of single crochet. I do about 35. It depends on the size of the band, the size of the yarn you're using, the size of the hook you're using. Again, make it your own. You decide on that. Super simple. And then I go around in each of those single crochets and do 5 trebles. You can do more, you can do less. You make it your own. It's the one I've used for years, and I just kind of stick with it. It don't fix what's not broken type thing. So and I'm sure all over the internet and Pinterest there's all kinds of, you know, I've seen them, and they're basically the same. It's the same thing as what I do. So because I was crocheting way before Pinterest and all this stuff. So I'm gonna refresh just in case. So bear with me. I want to make sure that I'm seeing everybody's messages. Like I said, for some reason it doesn't always want to come through for me to be able to see, so I have to refresh. And again, I think it has everything to do with where I'm at, so my signal. And another thing that I really like about these is that they're so fast to do. You can whip a bunch of these out and then move on to your next project. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to count. You don't really, I mean, you just kind of just keep going. And this yarn that I am using is from Hobby Lobby. It's the Crafter's Secret Big Idea. And it is Christmas print, as you can tell. So I think it's going to be cute. I normally do not use acrylic yarn for my scrunchies. I use the Yarn Bee Velvet. I've used Bernat and I like it too. Or I use cotton. For my toddler on up scrunchies, I use cotton. So I don't make them quite as fluffy just because sometimes, you know, it can be a little overpowering for some little ones that don't have as much hair, but, you know, can still hold it and stuff and be cute. So I probably will make some toddlers out of this color too. I have to get more bands though. I've used all of them for the toddler size. Hello, Opera? Sorry if I mispronounced. I'm almost done with this one, and it's coming out pretty good, pretty decent size. And I feel like the sun's getting worse, so I don't know, I may have to, I was trying to situate to maybe make the glare not so bad, maybe that'll help. Yeah, because it's just a big ball of sunshine. I'll try to move. I tried to pull my curtain to make it better, but may have to do it some more. That's a little better. Then I can open it back up later. Okay, we're not going to be as blinded now. Like I said, this is the best place. Thank you. Appreciate that. I've tried to set in other places in this room because this is the best room for me to be in. It's where the majority of my stuff and everything is and where I have everything set up. But just 5 steps across the room is enough to make me go all grainy and crazy and whatever. So this is where I've decided that I just need to be until if there's another setup or the internet gets better out here. And I don't know when that's going to be. They had fiber optic run through here and stuff, but they haven't ran it down by us. It's just been out towards the main road and into the town that's into the itty bitty town that is actually where I'm considered to be. You blink and you miss it, but um, ran through there, I believe, but haven't ran this way. So, and I'm sure plenty of people would take advantage of it if they did, but they haven't done it. Hello, if you're just coming in, or welcome back if you got booted and coming back again. Anybody bring a project they're working on too? Right now I'm working on Christmas. Decided to start with scrunchies this morning. And I'm almost done with this one. I'm doing the Christmas print by Crafter's Secret from Hobby Lobby. And it's working out pretty good. It's the first time I've used this one, this brand, for scrunchies. So normally I do not use acrylic. I use velvet. But this turned out pretty good. I like it. This for something fun, different for the holiday. You know. I haven't got my needle out yet. I need to. I'm getting in the practice of just finishing everything completely. I mean, I usually put in my ends and everything, but I'm going to be in the habit where I tag and do everything all at once, so then I don't have to worry about it. And sorry for my voice this morning. It's still early, and but I'm fighting allergies too and stuff. So anyway, so then I'll be prepared. But for the scrunchies, I usually just have my chalkboards laying out because all my scrunchies are basically the same price. So these may be a little different in price since the price of the thread. You always have to put in that into account. And I kind of want to have options for people, to make things affordable, because right now, y'all know, everything's sky high, it seems like, and I don't want to jack up prices. But you want to get paid your worth too, so for your time. And if people want stuff bad enough, they save to do it, I do that, So we're all the same in that. So yeah, I think that turned out pretty cute. I think it's fluffy enough just for what it is. So yeah. And this, I found this at my local thrift. And it is cotton. It's the Brene. And it came in this cute little mesh bag, which, you know, I love that because it's keeping it nice and clean. But yes, it's the Bernat. I hadn't even opened it to read the label yet until now. Bernat Handy Crafter Holidays. And isn't that the cutest thing? Oh, they have these cute slippers. Those are adorable. I may have to try that. Just for me to have, and they're just kind of like house socks. I like that. I'll put it in the description box, possibly. It looks super simple. Oh, it is knitted, but yeah, you can just totally, because I've done that before, just went through and modified it to crochet. So yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. It says a small to large is just one ball, which yeah, it didn't seem like it'd be any different, and that you'd need any more than that. But my plan is to make dishcloths out of this. But again, yeah, this is what I'm using right now that I'm going to switch to Holiday Brene. But the awesome part of it is that I found it at our local thrift. Huge. Huge. It is... Where's it at? It is 100% grown, USA grown cotton, and it's considered a medium 4-weight. The recommended hook size is the size 8 or H hook, 8mm or H hook, and there is 12 ounces in this, and they had it, no price on it. And so the lady said, well, when there's no price on things here, it's 50 cents. How are you going to get 50 cents? It was a no-brainer. And I've used this before. I like it. I've done dishcloths with it before. And I may even do a scrunchie. I'll have to see. I may do a scrunchie. I don't think I've done a scrunchie. With this before. But yeah. So, it looks like whoever had it before me was using it double, because the way it was wrapped, they were doubling it. I don't want it doubled. So I'm going to undo that and wrap it back around the end and go from the pull side. Nothing wrong with double, but I don't need it for what I'm doing. So they may not have liked it, didn't like the way it was working up. I don't know. And I think I am just going to cut it off here because I don't want to tangle it. And I'm good to go on that. And yeah, here we go. Yeah, and I just have this little piece here that I can save to do tags with or whatever, because I use the cotton thread or twine to, because I have cardboard stock little tags, because I make my own tags, because I just like to be different. I'm not cookie cutter, I just like to kind of do my own thing, give, give my own look and my own take on stuff, and I think that's more fun. Everybody has their own style and taste, and that's what is so amazing. That everyone is different, and I love it. So the inspiration for my dishcloth that I'm going to do right now, I did get off of Pinterest. And it is a super, super easy, beginner friendly too pattern. And I'll put it in, I'll link it in my description box later. And all it is that you crochet out 28, and that's what I'm starting right now, is crocheting out 28. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And this, I think, measures about 9 inches. Some of mine I've done to 8, some of them are 9. But I think this is about, no, it's actually 8 inches across. So you measure out what your width is. Mine is 8 inches with this particular thread that I'm using. I'm using the Bernat that I thrifted, that I got from thrift. And it's like this. Great big, huge thing. So then you just do a single crochet in your second chain from your hook, and you do 27 single crochet is what it would turn out to be. I'm using my eye hook, or my 5.5, yeah, hook, millimeter hook, 5.5 millimeter hook. I am just still so used to the letters, I have to look it up sometimes to remind myself what the millimeters are, because there are so many people that go by that. And that's fine. I just have to look it up sometimes. Hello, Rosalind. How are you? I hope I pronounced that right. You have to forgive me. I have lag here and stuff, so sometimes, and if I get to talking and I'm kind of starting something too, I don't always get the screen looked at, so I apologize. But yes, good. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm working on a dishcloth right now. I just got done doing a holiday scrunchie that I'm going to do a series of those. Just trying to get stuff worked up for my holiday, for my Christmas market now. I got all my fall and everything done. I'm in the middle of that right now, but I need to start working Christmas now to get that built up. I've got some stuff done, but not everything. So, are you working on anything fun? Are you a crocheter or just kind of hanging out? And then for the second row, it's a single crochet in your first single crochet of your last row. You chain 2 and you single crochet again in that same single crochet. Oh, whoa. Luna's coming to join us. Say, Luna, hi. I don't know, for the sun. You say hi? You say hi to the people? Yeah, you want to be here with Mom, don't you? So, yeah. So we do our shorts and stuff with her. She's a good little girl. She likes to be on sometimes. Oh, I don't need that on. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't understand. And then you skip the next single crochet and go to the next. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, skip the next one, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. And you just do that all the way to the end, and it's super easy again, beginner friendly. To have a little project, to have to make stuff for yourself or start selling for some extra holiday cash. Like I said, I'll list who I found this on Pinterest from. I'll list it in the description later after we get off of here. You can go back if you wish. Almost to the end of my row. And I think these are so pretty because it just gives it a pretty simple pattern, and it does not take long to do. I like to do the seed stitch pattern too, where it's just my version. I know there's different versions of it, kind of bit where you do the single crochet and the double, or like, you know, single crochet, chain 2, a double, however, you know, there's different ways to do it, what I consider anyway. So when you get to the end of your row, you just do the same thing of the single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and it will freak you out a little bit thinking that you went over, because it'll kind of go over, but you just chain 1, turn your work, go between the chains of that previous row below, and do a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet again, and then just into the next bump there between the single or the crochets. I am doing a dishcloth right now, and I'm sorry, is it Nuri? I'm sorry, I don't want to mispronounce. Everybody has such cool and different names, and just I love it. I just wish that I could pronounce them correctly. So yeah, I'm crocheting a dishcloth. I'm working on Christmas. And this, like I said, is a super easy pattern to do. Works up really fast because it's just a series of single crochet and chain 2s. And like I said, I don't know if you were here when I showed it, but I just got done doing a scrunchie and some acrylic yarn. I normally just use Velvet by Yarn Bee or Bernat, but I just thought for something cute. Good morning, Lenora. How are you? Hopefully you got some good rest last night. And by the way, Lenora, I actually went into your Facebook last night of your business one. Blown away. You do amazing work. I saw that octopus. That was gorgeous. And I mean, so many other things too. It went fine. I knew that it would not be super busy, and even the coordinator said, you know, it's not going to be that busy. We don't have that much going on. They just had the pageant, which the pageant was held in a building across the street from where we were at. And we had people coming in and out. I sold scrunchies. So I mean, that's okay with me. You know, I have a big old basket of them, so I'll make scrunchies all day long. So, because they're super easy. I just got done making a Christmas one. So this, because yeah, I got accepted to another market. I got notification last night that I got accepted to a Christmas market that I had been waiting to hear about. So I do have some stuff Christmas done, and really with this fall market that I'm doing right now, I made a lot of stuff for gift giving, you know. Um, but now I'm working really on more like the Christmas stuff, the Christmas filler stuff, like the dishcloths, the scrunchies. Then I'm gonna move to, um, well, sprinkled in whatever, you know what I mean. I'm gonna do then some of my ornaments and stuff because the ornaments in my area seem to go really good, and um, the plushies, yeah, too. Which I have started making more plushies, and I do, of course, have my list of what I want to do for Christmas. So yeah, no, I mean, yeah, scrunchies. And I had made a ton of scrunchies in preparation for the fact of like, okay, it could be, it could be the item. So I, back behind my table, um, I actually have a trash bag of extras, so I can refill as we go. So, because I just put two of each kind out right now of what I have, and then just refill it as I go. So, and then right in front of that is where I have my toddler ones. Like they're just made out of cotton though. They're small. They're small, but they're really cute. And so I need to get more of the toddler hair bands so then I can make the Christmas scrunchies for them. And I'll do them out of cotton. Oh, and I like the picture, Lenora, too, on Facebook that you had of all hands on deck. That you were either at a movie theater or some kind of a event or something. I thought it was great that everybody was crocheting. Hello, welcome to all the new ones coming in. Oh, you were sitting on the couch? I thought it looked like you were like in a at an event or like a movie theater or something. But I mean, it just that's what it looked like with because everybody was sitting kind of. Hey, I was sitting at the dentist. Welcome back, Samantha. I was sitting at the dentist there the day before yesterday. Well, no, that was back on no, on Tuesday. While Sam was sitting in his chair and getting his stuff done, I was sitting kind of towards the back with my whip bag and working on some coffee koozies. Oh yeah, I understand that. I understand that. We used to live in a teeny tiny little farmhouse. that we made do. There's only four of us though, but um, my sister-in-law and her family, they made it work before we moved, lived in it even, and they had, oh my, 5 kids. So you just make it work, right? And now, even though we moved into a ranch style that has a basement, I still feel like sometimes it isn't big enough, but it is. I don't need anything any bigger. I don't want anything any bigger because we've even considered downsizing and doing something different with this property, and then just getting something smaller for us, or vice versa. So I need what I would like to have. I don't need it. It's not a need, but I would like to have just a little she shed. Which there's a place where we could. There is a shed there, but it needs to be redone or just tore down and put a different one. But I would love to have just my own little place. I could have all of my craft stuff out there and just go out there and just do my thing. And I could do my lives and stuff out there even too. And everything would be in one place. I mean, because all my stuff is in one place, of course, but scattered throughout this one place. But I'm trying to contain it as much as I can, you know. I am organized. There is a method to my madness. So, as all of us crocheters know. So, oh, and I'm okay with that. And that's the thing that they would have to realize that I would never be in here. I mean, I'd make an appearance every now and then, you know, maybe, but I mean, because I want my own bathroom in there. I want to have like a little area where I can have have like a little coffee pot even. I mean, I don't need anything big. It can just be like a little, like cabinet that I can set stuff on to have that. Heck, even if I had just something to warm up something out there a little bit, and then even underneath, I could have like a little mini fridge, or I could have it be a cabinet where I could, store stuff in. I mean, I have all kinds of things planned out in my head. It doesn't need to be gigantic to have that either. I don't want anything too overwhelming because I know me. I'll say, "Oh, well, I have room for that." No, I don't want to be overrun by it though. I want to have everything organized. I want to have my shelving and stuff, like my little cubes or whatever whatever would work for the size and the space, and I think it'd be wonderful. And honestly, the office downstairs. I mean, once I get all of my husband's stuff out of doesn't that sound bad? All my husband's stuff out of there. It doesn't need to be that it's out of there, but it needs to be better organized. I could probably do something in there, but I don't like being in the basement all the time. It's like it's still, I don't feel like it's separate and my own. Which if we can't do something with a little she shed, you know, I can settle for being in the basement. It's all finished down there and stuff. It's nice, I don't have it's not that. It's not like I'm going to the dungeon or anything, but Samantha, when do you usually go live? Oh, I just seen what you asked me. I'm working on a dishcloth right now. And I'm using the Lulu. I think you're laying on my label. It's cotton by Bernat, and it's a huge 12-ounce thing of cotton that I got thrifted. Gigantic. I mean, I couldn't beat it. 50 cents because there was no price tag on it. And the lady was like, well, when there's no price tag on it, we just take 50 cents. And I was like, okay. Didn't have to tell me twice. That was an awesome find that day. It was the only one they had. And I have used this before for dishcloths, and I really do like it. So it was like win-win. Win-win. So yeah, I'm making just like some dishcloths for the holiday. Making some sets. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, it may just take time, you know. So what's your project of the day today, Lenora? Painting tins for pet frogs. Okay. Yeah, that vest that I was working on yesterday, it's now over here. I'll work on it. I'm gonna resume working on it probably aftermarket because I was like, I thought that I would try to have it done to take with me to have another version of it, but I may end up keeping it for me. I don't know yet. I have to finish it first to see how it fits me, to see if I'll like it. Because the other one that I have on display right now at the market, um, it's between the two. I may keep that one or I may keep this one. I don't know yet. And make another one in the colors that I made, my original one out of. Because I would like to get one or two more of those made, but because I already have two poncho-ish type styles. I don't know if I'll make any more of those right now unless they start selling because I just really don't know how the winter's going to be. If it's going to be where people are going to wear, I mean, I know they're going to want to wear, cover-ups and things a little bit, and there probably will be like those 3 days where it's Arctic blast, and then that'll be our winter, which I'm not complaining. I don't want it to be that way all the entire winter, but yeah, those frogs will be cute, I'm sure. I found at Hobby Lobby the other day, whenever I was in there to, um, I needed a couple more things for displaying, and in the clearance, I always have to go to the clearance just to make sure there's no goodies back there, that I just can't live without. And I did find a pair of frogs. They were the cutest things for my patio. Um, where you can put like the citronella or whatever. They were little patio burners, like little. It was like, yes, and they were just a little over $1. And they're good size, cute. I mean, they're not so big that you can't put both of them out on a table even or whatever, but adorable. I just think frogs are so cute. Because I have a frog in my kitchen window that I get a look at every day whenever I'm in there cleaning, doing dishes and stuff. That and cardinals. I like my cardinals. Hello, welcome to the ones that are new popping in, or welcome back. I'm right now working on a dishcloth. Just finished a scrunchie, which I'm going to do more, but I just wanted to see kind of how that yarn worked up. I usually don't use acrylic for the scrunchies, but for that, I kind of wanted something different. And this dishcloth, of course, is made out of cotton by Burnett. Oh, 3D prints of the frogs. Oh, cool. Yeah. Do you have them on your Facebook right now or no? Is it a new item or one that you currently keep in stock? Did you hear something? Oh, she must have heard something. She perked up pretty quick. Did you hear something? You smell something? I don't think anybody's here. Oh, goodness, my hair. Yeah, I've done, nothing with my hair. It's like all over the place. I did try to kind of make it look somewhat decent, but yeah, it's just kind of is what it is. I used to have a ton, ton of hair, and I wish I had half of it back, but It's still, I mean, even with this, some days it's like, okay, don't know what we're gonna do with this, but you know. But I got in the habit of back in the day, whenever we had, you know, wearing masks and everything, and where I worked, I had to wear a mask every day, like a lot. I mean, like a lot of us. And so anyway, I got in the habit of just putting my hair up because it was in my face. But I also had my hair cut differently back then too. It was an asymmetrical, where it was like close and then, which in some of my pictures you might see it on some of them, but I've let it grow out now. Oh, sis. Oh, hold on, hold on. No, 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 no. You can sit. Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you. Good job. Thank you. Oh boy. Did I get your toe? I'm sorry. Yeah, I need to get you. Yeah, that's in the package, so we're good. Good job, sis. Thank you. I end up just barely sitting on the edge of the couch every time. Makes for a real attractive setting, but she always wants to be right by me where I'm sitting. She's my girl. She's my girl. We're at least not as outnumbered as what we used to be. Now that we have little Everly. Gonna refresh again. Gotta keep on refreshing. Just to make sure. Okay, I'm gonna scoot back, Will. I can't just sit on the edge all day. Aw. Hey, no complaints here on that. Absolutely take care of those grandbabies. Karat. How to be happy, man. Hello, Karat. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Everything's going good here. How's everything with you? Working on Christmas market stuff, crocheting a dishcloth right now in cotton. Are you a crocheter? Anything you're working on? Or just hanging out? It's a happy Friday here. We're at the weekend. I'll actually be going north this next weekend, Lenore, so I'll get to see my grandbabies for a day. It's going to be kind of a quick trip. I'm going to go up on Saturday and spend the night, so I will be there to go to my class on Sunday, which normally for nail tech education stuff is usually on Mondays. I don't know why they're doing it on a Sunday, and it's right at church time even. And so I don't know, but anyway, I'm going. So I'll at least get to hang with out with them on Saturday. I really wish that little Gray could have come down this weekend, but it was going to be too much because Whitney's in the field and working on top of that, and um, even though Sam's amazing with him and he loves his Uncle Sam, um, Sam, he's at that age where he has other stuff, and plus he works from home, so it's kind of hard to watch kids and work at the same time too. Even on the weekend, he works from home. So, and yes, I'm looking forward to it. I think it will be fun. We did have little Gray last year and took him to the parade and everything and got to enjoy that last year. And of course, they have a little playground out there too where all of this stuff kind of is the main area of everything. That's what he wanted to do. He just wanted to play in the playground until he started hearing the fire engines and everything, and then he was like, "Oh!" Then that got his attention because he knew that meant candy. So it'd be nice if they could come down tomorrow, but Seth's probably working. He does construction, or road construction, and Annie is a ICU neuro nurse, so she works the weekend. So I doubt she would be able to come. Oh yes, Candy gets it. Candy for the win every time, right? For potty training, I was trying so hard to find what to get him, as far as like little incentive things, to make it fun. And of course, he likes candy, and I thought, well, I could get like a little, like family pack thing of M&Ms, and I'm thinking, no, all that dye, all that sugar, even though he loves it, no. So I was like, okay, we're not doing that. So I just asked Daddy. It's like, okay, what's going to be what really gets him besides candy? Because really, they're trying not to give him a lot of candy anyway. And we don't have a bunch of candy here anyway. So I just went to Dollar Tree and started looking for like little figurines of things that he likes, and he loves dinosaurs. They had little dinosaurs, all kinds of stuff. So there you go, a bag, boom. So he got to pick something out of the bag. Oh, he wants to help Grandma. So what do you go by? Grandma, Grammy, G, Gigi, some people say, but I think that's more for great grandma, maybe, but I think grandma too sometimes. So do you have a special name that you go by or just grandma? Mine's Grammy. Mine call me Grammy. All my t-shirts that they've got me have some form of reference to Grammy. Even my makeup bag. Even my makeup bag. Yeah. Yeah, because even half the time I even say grandma, I'll say, well, grandma needs to do this or grandma needs to do that. And then it's like, oh, they call me Grammy. So I need to, which I don't care what they call me. Nope, 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 nope. Just mess that up. Oh, yeah, and that does give them, little jobs, and stuff to help out. Because they do. They want to be, they want to help out and do things. So whenever there is stuff to do, yeah, he gets to be a part of it. How old is he? My little gray will be 4 in April, so. Awesome. That's going to be hitting it pretty close to my oldest son's birthday. His is the 28th. Yeah, because Gray, 20th, yeah. I know Gray, he's on the older side of 3 now, and he always wants to help. He's like, Dada, I want help. Because whenever we were moving furniture even and got it up to him, he was like, let me help. Let me help. So then, of course, Seth, we had taken the legs off of everything, and so he was like, grab a leg. And so he put it on there, enough to get it anchored. And so Gray was turning it, and he wants to help. He wants to be a part of stuff. He wants to do what Dad does or Papa, whatever Papa's doing. He wants to be with Papa. Whenever Papa's around, Grammy doesn't exist, and I'm okay with that. He doesn't get to see Papa as much. And it's hard right now because he's in school. He's in preschool. He's in preschool every day except Wednesdays. So it's hard to, because, it used to be I'd go and get him and bring him and for a week at a time or whatever, but I can't do that now. We're just going to have to do something during holidays and summers for him to be able to come down on the farm. Because Seth's always saying, we got to get this boy on the farm. He's getting too much city in him. Because his other older siblings, um, they're from, they're from a previous marriage of Annie, and they're on the oldest just turned 14, so she is a really good help. But um, then his younger brother or his older brother is just oh my gosh, how old is he? I gotta think about that. He'll be 7 here shortly. So, and then little Everly, she'll be a year old here coming up shortly in November. So they're busy, busy, busy. And there was something else I was going to say, and I lost my train of thought because I'm measuring. I have 1 more inch to go. So yeah, with school and everything and just everything going on, it's a little bit harder now that they're getting older, That's just the way it goes. And I just take it as I get it. So I have 4 grands all together. Actually, I need to remember to text my husband later because today is his birthday. I was scared to death last night. I came home. I was like, oh shoot. I didn't wish him happy birthday. Well, no, it wasn't his birthday. It was my cousin's birthday. And because I was thinking, my days were getting all switched around because last night I was thinking was Friday and the day before that I thought was Thursday. And I mean, I had myself all screwed up when I got home last night and freaked out for just a minute. So I need to get him text because I probably won't see him today. And I'll need to text him because he's driving. He drives semi. So I'll have to text him or send him a voice text or something. So, because I'll be gone by the time he gets in. Because I take that back. He may end up being in the field tonight. So, no, I may beat him home tonight, actually. So, and usually I make him, dinner, whatever he wants and whatever, but I don't know. I don't know what we're trying to eat. Uh, we've had to totally change our eating for him, which we had already changed it anyway for me because I'm gluten free. But so he's already doing that along with me. But we really have to be even more strict on him right now for some stuff. So we go to see a specialist in January. We couldn't get in until January because we're going to go through Loyola in Chicago area. So yeah, we're on a waiting list too, or cancellation list, whatever. So hopefully we can get in before that, but you never know. So I don't know what I'm going to make him tonight. May make him some fish because he really likes fish and we don't eat enough of it. So I had bought up on the fish. I sauteed some shrimp the other night they were so good. I can't eat a lot of shrimp, so I had just a couple pieces. Because some seafood doesn't like me. I'm allergic to tuna. I can't have tuna at all. So I have to be careful. So we shall see. I had a recipe for some different, it was like I know it's going to sound weird and maybe you have had it before. I don't know, any of you. But black bean and sweet potato. I think it was black bean, sweet potato, and something tacos. And I like all that kind of stuff. And that's kind of how I want to eat more of, but I can't get everybody else on board. But now that he has to, it just happens. I put it in front of him and he eats it. He has been totally compliant so far. So if anybody has any tips, tricks, suggestions, good recipes for foods and whatnot, clean eating on liver issues, I am open. I am open. I found a book on my Kindle that I've made several recipes out of that have been good, that I like and have liked so far. I know he's not a huge fan, but I told him it was like, it's what you got to do. And I'm trying to keep you alive. You're nice and toasty back there, Lou. She's still laying here behind me. Taking her morning nap. Oh shoot, I think I went over. Yeah, I think I went over probably a good inch. Yeah, I did. Yep, I did. I went over an inch, so that's alright. Just a couple rows. Perfect. So yeah, just 8 inches across and 8 inches length. You just want it to be square, so super simple. Super simple. Then I just chain one at the end of that row. And turn. And then you do 1 single crochet in the space in each chain 2 of that row. So, and there's a little at the top. Hold on, I think it's chain, yeah, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, I think. I gotta remember here, because I may have told you wrong. No, I think it is. I think it's... But I think that's going to be too tight. No, okay, maybe. I don't have the pattern here in front of me, and I'm trying to remember it from memory, but I was thinking it was 1 single crochet. But I think that's going to be too tight. Yes, it is. So what am I doing? Okay. So yeah, you just chain 1, turn your work, single crochet in the chain 2 spot, then single crochet in between the 2 little shells that you've made. Yeah, and then it, yeah. Again, I'll put the information in my description. After we get off of here, I'll add it to my description. Oh, my nose itches. I'm getting fuzzies. Oh, sorry. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, there's only certain times that I let Luna kind of out right now because of farming. Because she won't bother the combines that come by. She's scared of those enough that she doesn't even mess with them, but she does not like semis. So she barks at those and kind of barrels at him, but she gets herself stopped before she gets to the road. And then side by sides and 4-wheelers, 3-wheelers, whatever. So it makes me nervous, so I totally understand that. And whenever we had cats, they were indoors. We didn't usually let them out either, so I understand that. Fun times. Fun times. After I do that last row of single crochet at your last row, I do 3 or 4 single crochet in the corner, and then you go down that side and do 1 single crochet in the end of each row. Get to the other corner, do the same, do 4 single crochet in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go down this side with single crochet in the bottom of each in the base of your original chain stitch, your foundation chain. Just lay in the base for resuming the pattern, because the edging is the same as the pattern that we used for the actual cloth, dishcloth, of the single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the same stitch, then skip 1. Yeah. We always had black cats. I think I mentioned that before growing up. Our first one was Darth Vader, and then our second one was Oreo. Darth Vader was all black, of course. And then Oreo was black and had just like a little stripe on his chest, of white. And those were my 2 cats growing up. My dad did not like cats. Absolutely did not. He had a love-hate relationship with both of those cats. I think he eventually grew to love them, you know, in his own way. But he never converted to actually turning into a cat person. And he used to have a dog and stuff, but I don't even think he even with dogs, because like Luna, it's like she's gonna make you love her before you leave the house. She's a lover. She wants everybody to be happy. She wants to love on you, and it's just the way it is. And every time he comes to the house, it's the same thing all over again. It's like, you know who I am, Grandpa. It's like, just chill. But he's older too now, so, things change. He's gotten better. He honestly has gotten better with her, but. And the thing is, he had an Alaskan Malamute, is what he had. Yes, I'm still alive. There's sometimes I've went for about 3 hours. It just depends. We just get on here and gab, spend time, whatever. Hang out, talk, don't talk. It gets my morning started, honestly, and I enjoy it. My favorite color, oh boy. Um, I really love really all shades of green is probably my first favorite color. I like black too, which is, I think about that's a kind of usual, but yeah, shades of green are really my go-to. What's your favorite color? Magenta is a very pretty color. I think I actually have some magenta down here to do something for Christmas wise. It's like the wine colors, magenta, stuff like that too are really pretty. Are you working on anything currently, Rosalind? I hope I pronounced that right. Right now I'm working on Christmas dishcloths and scrunchies, but yes, a dishcloth is what I'm doing right now. So it's a real quick pattern. It doesn't take very long to work up. Thank you. Are you a crocheter or knitter or do any types of crafts or anything? Bracelets? Cool. Years ago, that's what I started out doing, was doing jewelry. And I enjoyed it. I just don't do as much of it now. There's some pretty stuff out there. Oh yeah, I agree. It is fun and just use your own imagination and your creative side. And I know whenever I would make pieces, sometimes I'd be like, oh my, this thing isn't gonna sell, it's awful, and it'd be the first thing that would sell. So everybody's taste is different, so you always have to just go with it. Things like that are made for somebody out there. It's just finding their home. So do you make your bracelets and stuff? I wish I could. Do you sell on any platform or anything at all? No. Gotcha. So you do it like with beadwork or stones, macrame-ish type stuff? That's what happens with us. Someone always comes along thinking it's the cutest thing. Yeah. Yep. And and it's perfect because people don't, whatever you're creating, like that scrap monster or whatever, Lenora, that I saw, it was like, yeah, I mean, that was really cool. I mean, it was cute, and I could totally see Grayson loving that thing. Loving that thing. Because he's into that. He likes, even at 3, I think I mentioned this before, he's a lover of Nightmare Before Christmas. And I made him a little Jack Skellington. And I think I already shared that maybe. And I mean, just that kind of stuff. And so the people across the street from where they live, they have a giant skeleton out there. And he was just like, Gimme, I want to touch it. Just let me touch it. And he got so mad because it was actually nap time, and Seth had pointed it out to him, and I was like, oh boy, here we go. Oh, my dog's name? Her name is Luna, and she will be 8 in November. Okay, I got this washcloth done, or dishcloth, whatever. I'm just putting one row of around this one. Your dog's name is Luna too? There's more and more people that I'm meeting that have dogs named Luna. You have 5 dogs. Wow. What kind do you have? What kind of pets do you have? Oh, your daughter makes those. Yeah. I may have to order. Does she make them like just random, right? I mean, does she just do them random of whatever? 3 pit bulls, a German Shepherd, and a lab. Aw. Yes. So you have a nice little assortment. Lily Baxter Luna. Aw. Cute. Yeah, we had 2 other dogs. We lost Colt. He was our outside German. He was an Australian Shepherd healer mix. Oh, yes. Yes. Hello, Wild Wolf Therian. I hope I spelled that or pronounced that right. Luna Carly Phantom Nacho. Cute. But yeah, he was an Australian blue healer mix. He was gorgeous. Had the clear blue, like real beautiful eyes. 3 boys and 2 girls. Yes. So yeah, you have a good mix. And Bailey, if you go back and see some of our shorts, we had our little Bailey girl, and she was a blue heeler. But we lost her it'll be 2 years ago this March. So now we just have Luna, and Luna has never been alone. Whenever we got her, we had Colt, because Colt was older. He was our senior dog. He was good, and he taught Luna well. And he would have been 16 his birthday. Oh, well, thank you, Rosalind. I appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, you can go back and catch up maybe on some of the crochet stuff if you want to, and go watch some of our shorts. They're just for fun. Well, thank you, Wild Wolf. I appreciate that. So yeah, I got my ends all woven in, so there's dishcloth number 1. So I think I will, is this red? Regular red, yeah. I'm gonna go for the hot red. And I'm just bouncing back and forth with stuff, just for easy stuff to pass a little bit of time today. And it's already started. I think I got this thrifted too. Yeah, for $1. And it's this red heart. It's not one that I normally use, but I have used it in the past, but now that I have others that I have ventured out to trying, I just like them a little better. Nothing wrong with the red heart. There's some of the red heart that is, softer. It tended to be back in the day that the red heart yarn wasn't quite as soft. But for what I'm using this for, that doesn't really matter. Because this, I think, is maybe an older skein from the way it looks, just the way the label looks, and it was from Walmart. And it was back whenever they had it marked $1.97, unless it was, usually if it's a clearance, the label will be different, but I'm pretty sure I got it thrifted because there's $1 tag on it, and it was in a package, because where I get they package it up pretty nice, so yeah. Luna's made a bed out, or made a pillow out of one of the skeins of yarn that's packaged in plastic. Oh, that is so cool. So you have a pattern book that just has all, just like scrap monster type in it. Is it like a book that you guys made up of like printed off patterns, or? Thank you, Wild Wolf. Oh, Rosalind, I am actually in Illinois. I am in Illinois, so. I am pretty well right in this, and kind of in the middle, kind of closer to Indiana way, but east central, east, southeast central, I guess. Louisiana. I've not ever been to Louisiana. There was one year me and my sons were gonna go just for, it was whenever they were still in school. They were both in high school, and we had considered going for just summer, trip real quick before school started back, but we didn't get to go. But I've always wanted to go. Oh, cool. Oh, Wild, you were born in Sweden? Oh, cool. So have you always, I mean, when did you move to the US? How old were you? Were you older? Were you little? So do you live in like a smaller, like rural community? Is Pineville a rural community where it's not surrounded by a whole lot? Or I'm in the middle of nowhere too. It's boring where I live too. I mean, but I like where I live. I'm not, if I want anything that is too much, I have to travel well over an hour to anything that's bigger. Hour and a half to 2 hours even. You've just been in America for 3 years, is that correct, Wolf? I understand, Rosalind. Yeah. So you were 3 when you came wild, or I'm trying to catch up with everything. Sorry if I misunderstood. So yeah, you're in your hometown then, Rosalind. I am too. I'm 6 miles outside of the in the country. Yes. Okay. Yep. So you were 3. So yeah, you've been here for a while. That's pretty cool. My my dad's parents, my dad, I mean, he was born in America, but my dad's parents were from Scotland. I still have family that's there, but I've not ever been to Scotland, but I do still have descendants there, which I mean, yeah, I'm sure everybody has descendants still in wherever we originated, but it would be kind of, I would really like to go. I would really like to go at some point in time, but I just don't know if I want to be in a plane that long. I don't know. I know it was my dad's dream to go with his dad to Scotland, but they didn't ever get to do it. He passed before they could. So they had an interesting accent because they came when they were younger. I mean, they were in their teens, early 20s whenever they came to America. So they still had their accents, but then they lived in New York. So it was interesting their little accents that they had talking to them. Oh, you're 13. So yeah, fun. But no, Lenore, if I want to order like a couple of those monsters off of you, you're just, you can message me or something. You have my email address. or you can find it in the description, or I can give it to you. Oh, my favorite food? Oh gosh, I don't know. Nothing just comes to mind immediately, but I do like I like spicy food. I like spicy food, and I don't get to eat it a lot because my husband doesn't like it as much because spicy doesn't like him. So, yeah. Because no, Lenora for Christmas, I know I'm not going to have time to try to attempt to make anything, and I just thought it was the cutest thing. So, yeah, just email me something, information, whatever, so then I can try to order off of you because for Christmas, I think I would like something like that for Christmas because I think you'll just absolutely get a kick out of them. Oh, yeah. I get it from my dad because he used to always, I mean, he doesn't really cook anymore, but back in the day, he could make some killer spicy good stuff. Now, my boys like spicy. I've had to totally change my diet, so I'm just kind of now I just kind of try to concoct what I can eat and make some different recipes out of stuff and whatever. And I like all vegetables and stuff too, which is good. So all shades of green are my favorite color. I'm a green fan. And I like black too, but green, as far as color goes, that's my color. And I like a lot of neutrals and stuff. As I get older, I like soft colors too. Like your browns and stuff like that, and taupey colors, and then putting like the shades of green with it. It's like, how can people not like green? Well, I've switched to doing another scrunchie. I'm using the hot red like I put up earlier. Now the sun, whatever, is trying to creep in again. Oh, a little pig.
I
Yeah.
have to get off right this second. But
What time is it?
it's like 10:30. But
Okay.
you don't have to get off right this second.
Okay.
You can do whatever. Wrap up whatever you need to do.
A pig? You got a little pig now to do? Oh, that'll be cute.
Teeth are still sensitive to like other stuff like hitting up on it.
Well, they will be for a little bit.
Yeah, that's about it. So until that goes away, I'm probably just not gonna even like try to even attempt to tear anything with those teeth until I'm like for sure.
Oh, who's talking to me? My son. I was talking to him because he just had a bunch of dental work done, so he was telling me, keeping me up to date on how his teeth are doing because he had a lot of stuff done, so, and getting ready to get a lot more done.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just talking to me about that, and he's getting ready to go live on his channel here before too long. So I'll have to get off because we share the same thing, and where we're at makes it really hard to do that.
Yeah.
So we take turns. We try to go around each other's schedules as much as we can. So until we get some kind of fancy something out here, that's the way it's gonna have to go for us.
Well, I was gonna say, because I mean, not unless they can somehow get that 5G connection.
Oh, well, that's what I told him. I said with the fiber optic, you know.
Because, well,
even
we probably wouldn't be able to do fiber optic because they have to go across the interstate for that.
Oh yeah.
They would either have to like literally put it up on the bridge, or they would have to go under the interstate. And I don't think that would be an option.
Well, and I wasn't thinking about with the bridge and stuff here.
Yeah, because where
Oh,
it
my
comes
voice.
from, that Ethernet is literally right in the ditch on 40.
Oh, I know that because I watched them
Yeah,
while they were out there putting it in.
the Ethernet is right out there. But what we're pulling off of with that internet is just from the interstate. And then also out near Braden's house, that tower out there, my brother said that he said it looked like there was a T-Mobile carrier like service output on one of the cells. He said he knew there was a Verizon.
You have a channel too, Wild? Is it under the Wild Wolfarian name? Well, I'll have to look that up. I'll have to put that on my list because I have a list. So I'll get your name written down too. I've been gradually adding people, you know, going in and subscribing to people and just checking people out. I think it's fun. Seeing everybody's platforms and what they're doing and creating and everything. So yeah, I'll go on there and check it out. I'm always looking for new stuff to watch. I'm all about helping people grow too, so we all got to start somewhere.
She's over there with you when you go live.
Oh yeah, she always sits beside me. She always has to make an appearance, you know. Which, you know, I mean, that's what our shorts have been her. Excuse me. Oh, when they put the 5G through, you guys having a hard time. Yeah. I mean, it's been kind of crazy for different people around local to us too. One of my past clients, they're actually a local family-owned company that had started doing like the fiber and all that, and the 5G, like you were saying and stuff. And yeah, it's been crazy. So I think they've gotten some of the kinks out and stuff now, but yeah. But yeah, out here we're along Route 40 and it's all rural and stuff. And so, yeah, it's just watching them out there. It's been a while since I've done it. It's been about a year or so, I guess, since I did it. But yeah, it's been a deal. So yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But here it would be hard for them to get to us. Okay, Wild Wolf, I'll see you later and I'll check out your channel. And thank you for letting me know about that because I'm all about helping people grow. And so, yeah, I'll look forward to watching some of your stuff. You have a great day and thanks for joining us and subscribing. Feel free to come any day. I'm usually here every day except Sunday. So, Saturdays will be in the evenings probably. So, yeah. Okay, I think I am going to go ahead and get off here. Sam's needing to get on, so it's about his time to go live for his stuff so he can be on for a few hours. And then I just need to work on the house a little bit and work a little bit more on my Christmas stuff as I can. So anyway, I will see you guys later. I may be on later this evening. I don't know. It may be later when I get home. So, but I will try to be on sometime tomorrow. So.
Say later on if you want to. You definitely.
Okay, Lenora. Yep. Oh, that sounds like fun. Doing hay. Woo, yeah. Glad don't have to do that. Put them to work. Put them to work. Okay, I'll talk to you all later. Thanks for joining us. I had fun today. So look forward to seeing you later. And I'll get with you about those monsters. Remember, try to email me because it is in my description box. So just look it up. And even if you need me to tell you sometime, we can. So I'll talk to you soon. Everybody, have a great day. Love ya.